Microphones. What? That was almost good. That was All
right.
We were doing so good.
It's okay.
I know.
We can do it again.
Better.
Yeah. This is it's opportunity.
It's a sure thing.
There we go.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Working Class Music. I'm one of your hosts, Jason.
And I'm Tia.
And on today's episode, we're doing something slightly different from the norm. We're going to try to explain the difference between what a condenser mic is and a dynamic mic, and kind of how they operate and what scenario you might want to use them in. But first, what are microphones? Microphones.
How do they work?
Magnets.
Magnets! Oh! How
How
do
do
they
they
work?
So, what are microphones and how do they work?
All right, explain this to me like I'm a 2-year-old, okay? Because there's an element to this thing I just cannot get through my thick head.
Microphones are a form of transducer. This means that microphones convert energy from one form, acoustic or kinetic energy, to another, electrical energy. There are 3 transducer types commonly associated with microphones: condenser, dynamic, and ribbon.
So Jason, what's the difference between a condenser and a dynamic microphone?
Well, Tia, I'm glad you asked. Dynamic microphones operate by suspending a coil of wire connected to a diaphragm inside a magnetic field. When sound vibrates the diaphragm, the coil vibrates and produces an electrical signal. Condensers, on the other hand, operate by vibrating a conductive diaphragm against a charged backplate to convert acoustic energy to electrical energy. Ergo, they usually require phantom power.
He's a phantom.
For those of you who don't know what phantom power may be, it's the little 48V things you see on most interfaces. For this video, we'll be focusing on the Shure SM57 and the KSM137. So, let's get on to the sounds. And now with drive. Transducer.
I think that's as good as that's gonna get. SM57.
Cool.
You did it twice.
Yeah.
All right. So this one is a tad bit different for us because we are in the room, so we can't really tell the difference.
Well, I can tell the difference, seeing as I'm working on this in post. So let me tell you what you are hearing. So during the sound demos, what was happening with the microphones was a process that we like to call...
I will tell you though, what is used for what application. Typically, you'll see the SM57 in a live environment. You can see them on drums, mic'd guitar cabs, pretty much any instrument. The KSM137, you'll see that in a recording studio most of the times. However, you can use that as overheads on a piano, on a grand piano, or even on a choir if you have a match set. But typically, they're for recording.
I think one more thing to be noted, dynamic microphones tend to be a bit more, I don't want to say rugged. You don't have to baby them as much. You know, like the SM57 is known for being like a staple for a reason. They're durable as all hell. Again, the KSM, since it is a condenser mic, it is a lot more fragile. So you would not want to knock this around. You don't want to accidentally drop it or anything like that. Just, it's a bit more sensitive, so bear in mind. That is another factor.
But if you did accidentally drop it and you need to buy a new one, there's our affiliate link down below.
Yep.
So make sure you buy that or buy the SM57. Buy whichever one you prefer, and you have the sound samples. Let us know which ones you preferred and, you know, which applications. So with that said, like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, later.
Adios.
Here's a lot different. It might be handy for you.
Everybody's supersonic racing, try to keep your feet right on the ground. When you're supersonic racing, there's no time to look around. We're just supersonic racing, running to the point of no return. Everybody's supersonic racing.
Under Phantom Power, can we have like a little animation of Danny Phantom going ghost?
Yeah. If I can find a GIF of that. Well, I can tell the difference, seeing as I'm working... Oh my god.